Ho 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 ho. Hi everyone. Hey man, you purchased chords. Hi. Very nice. Hey Joe. Yeah, it's a really nice module actually. It's a really nice module. How are you, Bill? Travis? Hey. Septimius. Hi. Yeah, it's been a while. I hope I still remember how to do everything. And girls. Zero, hey. Zero Blank. How are you guys? I hope you can hear me well. It's been a while. But better late than never, right? I guess. Here it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But nevertheless, I still have my glass of wine. So cheers. Thank you for joining. Today will be all about chords. I planned to do this last week. It didn't work out at the end. Thank you. Yeah, the Saturday is really nice. Yeah, if I'm live streaming, then everything is okay. So cheers everyone. Thank you for joining, and let's have some fun. I guess. I hope we will see. You can see I have my hoodie back. It became cold again, which is nice actually for the computer and everything. In London. Nice. Where is it colder? In London or in Norway? Salute. Cheers, I will drink again. Cheers. Okay, so let's start building a patch, I guess. So chords. How many of you have chords? I see one Owen or Ewen has chords. Anyone else has this really nice module from VCV? Oh, alright, it's colder in Norway, okay. In London it was nice. Okay, that's yeah, it's really cool chords, Bill. Yeah. Okay, let's start. I have to be honest, I don't like programming chords with chords. I prefer to do something random. So what I will do, I will just randomize it and let's see what happens. I will just go preset by preset and randomize everything. Oh, there are really nice chords here. I can see this already. So we have 10 different chords. No, it's not 99. It's $20, I think. It's $20. In euros, I think it was 18 or something like this. Or 17 something. So anyway, I will just randomize everything. So you have up to 10 presets you can use. So 10 different chords. You can create chord progressions, sequences. I just randomized now everything. And we will see, we will run this through a quantizer. So we can use also the quantizer from VCV. Actually, now that I think about it, let's use it. Scalar. I like to use quantum with it because it's polyphonic. Or also, actually, we can also use Revin. But actually, let's use scalar. Let me think. I want also gates. No, let's use scalar. Scalar is nice. Hey. So scalar is also, it's also a VCV module, also commercial module from VCV. And it has also 4 channels. So what we can do, we can just send the channels to scaler, and let's change the octaves from variable to shared, so all octaves have the same scale. And let's go with something like this. This is C, so let's deactivate. Let's say it starts from C. Deactivate C, we have C sharp, also not D, okay, D sharp not, E also not, F, okay, F sharp no, G also no, G sharp no, A, okay, B flat or A sharp also okay, and no need for B. We'll have those 4 notes. I hope I got it right. Let's see, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, and B flat. Yeah, very nice. Hey, 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 hey. Thanks, man. You too, man. Yeah, chords is already set to chords, but I don't like so much, and especially now also it's a live stream, to build a chord progression. So I just randomized everything. You see, I just have random notes. Actually, you can look at it as chords as a 4-channel note sequencer, let's call it, or something like this. You can look at it also in this way. So, you know, you have 4 channels, and I've just randomized them, and I'm sending this through a quantizer just to keep it in a scale. So, yeah. So I have it through a scaler, and we have a sort of a scale. And let's see now what we can do. Let's start with my favorite. Let's go with some FM operators. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's use the pitch information. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's activate also the level envelope and create something nice and snappy. Let's see, something like this. Actually, it will be easier if I will just duplicate this one. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I will take another schluck of the wine. Cheers again, everyone. Cheers. Thank you for joining. It was a short notice, I know, but that's how it is sometimes. Okay, and let's do something. Let's do something like this. We still have no sound. Let's first of all trigger the FM operators. Let's send them to the mixer. Also, let's use 2 stereo mixers, stereo channels, sorry. And let's have do something like this. First of all, let's run chords with, let's say, multiplied by 4 clock through the advanced. So we have 2 options here. We have the advanced control. Scalar is not polyphonic, and it has 4 channels, so I didn't went polyphonic in this one. Maybe later we will use a polyphony. So we have the advance input that will just advance sequentially to the next preset or the next chord. And we have also the ADDR. Maybe later we will use the ADDR option, so we can sequence between different presets, not sequentially. And let's do something like this. Let's use now the trigger sequencer from Count Modular. In here we have also 4 channels. We have 8 actually, but we have 4 sequences. And let's do something like this. Let's take the first row. Let's run first of all everything also with multiplied by 4 clock. So everything runs nicely together. Let's go with 7 steps. Send it to the first FM operator, and let's go with 1. Oh yeah. And 6. Can you hear something? I hope you can hear something. And let's take another row. Let's have it 5 steps and trigger, let's say 1. Oh yeah. And we get those. Let me know later if you want me to get rid of those. You can hear those tails, those note tails. Maurice, hi Maurice. But it's kind of nice now. It's like a soup, soup of notes. Let's go with 8 steps, okay? Another channel with 8 steps. 1, 3, 4, 6, and 8. Let's say. Oh yeah. And another channel. Let's go with 3 steps. Oh yeah. Oh yes, This is a nice rhythm. Hi. Kim, you want to know how to get rid of the tails? Let's get rid of the tails. Let's do this. So, the tool you can use for getting rid of those note tails, not necessarily slap, no, it's sample and hold. So let's use the one from ML, which has 8 channels. And what we will do, we'll send the pitch information first of all to the sample and hold. So first of all, everything will go to the sample and hold. And the trigger of the sample and hold will be the same trigger the oscillator is getting. So the same one. So the first row will get the trigger from the first oscillator, and then the second one, and then the third one, and then the fourth, which means that only on the trigger, only when the oscillator is being triggered, there will be also a change in note. And it will sound like this. Opalach. Which is a bit cleaner. You can hear it's a bit, without those tails, it's a bit not so soup-like, let's say. Which is really nice, actually. Already I like it. Hi, Jason. Hi. Thank you all for joining, by the way, again. Okay, and let's do something like this. First of all, let's add some reverb, of course. Without reverb is life. Without reverb, nothing matters. So I have here plateau as a sand effect. Snoopy over the hills. Olival, hi! Yeah, it's really marimba-like. Yeah, that's true. Oh, yes. Very nice. And now we can start modulating the feedback amount, for example, and bring voices in and out. So we have 4 more channels of sample and hold. Olival. 4 more channels of sample and hold. But this will be bipolar. I want it to be unipolar. So what we can do a lot of things, but let's see. Yeah, but noise will be also the easiest will be to use sample and hold from Bog Audio, because in the right click menu you can choose exactly the range. So we can go with 0 to positive 10 volts, which is unipolar, and we can have 4 of them. And we will use again the same triggers the oscillators are receiving. By the way, if you didn't know this, in the new VCV version, VCV 1.0, if I hold control, I can drag another cable from the same source. I don't have to go to the source and then with control take another cable. I can go to the destination and from the destination take another cable from the same source, which is quite cool. And now let's modulate the feedback amount. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is something I see a lot in other people's patches. The feedback knob now, when you connect something to the feedback amount, the feedback knob becomes an attenuator. So you have to open it for something to happen. Oh man, that's nice. I am totally a reverb lover, yeah. Delay also? Yeah, sure, but you know what we will do? We will do something like this, actually. First of all, I have already an idea. First of all, what we'll do, we'll add a mixer, a 4-channel mixer, so I will mix the FM operators in jumping marimbas. I will mix the FM operators into a stereo channel, so let's take them out of the master channel, master mixer, And now we can also pan them differently and not necessarily full left and right. We can do something else, something like this. Now this will go to the mixer just to have a listen. Oh yeah. A bit more reverb. And now what we will do, I will save the patch of course first. We will send this also to, this is also something I'm doing lately a lot, to a stereo filter. Let's go with Stairway from also Squinky Labs, like the mixer. And this will go also to a filter. So it will go once, like parallel processing, it will go once directly to the mixer, but once again, Hi Frog Stew, once again to the filter, and I will go with the high pass filter. Let's go with the one pole or two pole, I don't know. Let's go with the 2 pole. Let's go with the 2 pole, okay. And now this will go into a delay. And now to the delay, only the high frequencies will go or pass through because it's a high pass filter. So all of the sound, yeah, Snoopy over the hills, it's amazing. All of the sound will go directly to the mixer, but the high frequencies, those high pitches, will go also to a delay, and they will be the one that will be delayed and not everything, so we don't get this smear. Hey, Decollard. Let's just take the frequency a bit up and maybe also some Q, some resonance. And let's also sync the delay with our clock. Oh, we didn't change the BPM even, but it's nice. I think we can stay like this. Let's go with a nice ping pong delay. And let's solo this channel also. So you hear this is, I hope you can hear this. This is only the high frequencies going to the delay. You can change the delay time, of course. Add some reverb also here. So now just the high frequencies, CV Freq to frequency to filter. We will. But now just the high frequencies are going to the delay, and it's not too much on everything. Okay, let's really modulate the Oh yes, this is nice, man. Let's add some drive just to saturate it, maybe just a bit. Oh man. Okay, let's modulate this. Let's just see for a second. Yeah, prototype, I have no idea when it comes to coding and stuff like this. I have no idea. So it's not for me, actually. How to do the black and white filter? Ah, the black and white filter. I will send me an email or something. I will let you know if no one here. Yeah. That sounds like you're pulling a sticker off your skin. What do you mean with resonance? A bit more resonance, you mean? Oh yes, okay, now I got ya. LLFO, this is my friend. LLFO is my friend from Bog Audio. Let's set it to slow and maybe triangle, and let's go with a unipolar signal by pushing the offset all the way up. And now this will go to CV1, and let's go to the minimum settings we want, which is somewhere here, I guess, and then open it a bit. Yeah, you can write me in the forums also, yeah, sure. Someone asked about the mixer. What is the main mixer you're using? This is the mixer from Squinky Labs, which is a sort of a modular mixer. You have the main mixer, and then everything that comes to the left of it is automatically chained to the master, and you have like an expander with mono channels, and you have an expander with stereo channels, which is really comfortable for live streams and also for everything actually, because it has also individual outputs, so you can also multi-track everything to sends and returns. Okay, so we had the filter, which is really nice. And let's have another layer. I want another layer. Let's use clouds, just to add another layer to everything, to the sound. I saw a video of Richard Devine in how is it called now? I forgot. In Berlin, in Schneidersladen. It was a long time ago, I think. And he said that in his modular setup, is thinking like a sound designer, you know, he's building layers upon layers of each sound. And this is a really nice thinking, I guess. Instead of adding more sounds, more voices, you just take the same voice and add another layer to it. Maybe, I don't know, let's try this. So let's take the same signal from the mixer and throw it into clouds. Let's go lo-fi, so with a larger buffer size and lower quality. Blend all the way up. Let's send this already to the mixer. Let's see. I will solo this again. Okay, now let's change the input gain a bit, just so it's again a bit distorted, just a bit on the red here. I'm not so sure it's nice, but we will see. Something lower, you want the bass? Yeah, just a second, we will add also a bass. Okay, now with the density we can start generating grains. To the right it will be randomly, which is the best. Like this. Not so many, just a bit. And let's change also the stereo width. Yeah, it's a digital module, so, and here of course it's digital, so I'm not so sure if it's a good thing, but see, if we like how it sounds, like, who cares? Some more feedback and reverb. And now let's use another sample and hold again from Borg Audio. Change it to negative positive 5 volts and use again the same clock for both sections. And now one will modulate the texture. To the left it will be more grainy and the envelope of the grains will be more snappy. To the right it will be more smeared. Listen. So now we can modulate this and modulate also the size of the grains. This was the size, sorry. The size and the texture. Maybe you can also pitch it 1 octave higher. If I just right click the pitch and click and enter 1, it's 1 octave up. Noise to position. Microcell, wow, nice. So we have another layer. Okay, let's add a bass. Let's add a bass. What we will do is something like this. Let's see if it will work. Scott, hey! Hey man! Hey man! Amen! Yeah, wine at 4 o'clock in the afternoon is not necessarily the best idea, but it's funny and it's fun, so yeah. Okay, bass. What shall we use for bass? Let's see. Maybe the Voldemar? Heath, hey man! Wow, nice to see you. I think it's the first time the first time that you're in the live stream, right? Hey Richard, from down under. Yeah, it's a better time for you, eh? Okay, let's go with the Voldemar, because we have a few oscillators we can mix. And let's use again, we have still more sample and hold here. Let's sample the first note of the first chords, which is the bass frequency. Energy is also amazing. Wow, we will use energy also today, for sure, man. It's a nice sequencer. And sequencer, it's a nice oscillator. By the way, it's the first sound producing module that the developer of the Geodesics, and by the way, it's the same developer like the Impromptu modules. It's his first sound producing module, which is amazing because it sounds great, really. Okay, let's see now what's going on. So again, I will sample this note, but I will sample it much slower. Let's go with divided by 7, let's say. And this will go to the pitch, to the volt per octave input of Voldemar, and let's just see what we are getting, and then we can change the sound a bit, okay? I just want to listen to this. Ooh! This doesn't sound nice at all, because I'm not sampling from the quantizer. I have to sample from the quantizer. This one. Okay, now. Okay. Let's turn this off because it's not so nice. And now what we will do, we'll do this. Let's send this to slap from Volt, envelope generator and built-in VCA. And let's send the mix. No, first of all, let's mix a few waves before we send it to slap. Let's mix a few waves. So let's go with the pulse wave and the sawtooth. Oh yes, maybe the other phase. Oh yeah. Okay. Now this will go, the mix will go to slap. No, first of all, before slap, let's send it to tangents, to a filter, to a low pass filter, and then to slap, and then to the mixer. And now let's trigger slap with another sequence here. Let's go with, what is here, 8 steps. Let's go with the one with 8 steps, let's see. And I have to turn the volume up. One. Yes. Okay. A Jedi. Actually, you know, I started live streaming a long time ago. It was last winter. And I started with this, and it was so nice because it makes me, I don't know, I can focus with this, you know, like they put for the horses, you know, they put their like shades here so they don't look left and right. So for me it's the same, you know, I look at VCV and I'm focused, you know, so I really like this. I was missing this in summer when I was sweating here, and so I'm happy it's winter again actually because of this. This bass is nice. Force. Blinders, yeah, exactly. Okay, let's add some character to this bass. Let's see. Let's send the envelope. We have here an envelope out. First of all, the volume also a bit, maybe. Oh yeah. The envelope out. Let's send it also to the cutoff point to add some more snappiness to the sound. Just a bit of reverb. Okay, and we have here also a noise output, which is interesting, so we can send this, for example, to the resonance and see what happens. It's a bit brighter. Oh yeah. Maybe also delay on this. Another octave down. No, maybe we will do something like this. Let's add another oscillator sine wave octave down, because I think this is enough for now. And usually I just go with the even VCO. It's the simplest. Let's use the same pitch information, and we will need another slap, exactly the same, with the same gate, but just now we will use a sine wave, and we will go another octave down, so like a sub octave, and mix this in. Oh yeah. Just to give some weight to everything. Yeah, I think also through a delay. I also think so. So let's do something like this. Let's use the mono delay from AS. AS, let's go to AS. And it's this, the delay plus. Oh yes, this is gonna be nice. Okay, and let's first of all calculate the delay we want. We have 120 BPM. Let's see. Let's solo this for a second. Oh yeah. So 250 milliseconds we need. So let's go with 251, just because we are evil. Yeah, Heath, I just showed this before. You hit control and hold control, and you can take another cable from the same source but through its destination, which is nice. This is okay, oh? This or dotted 8? What do you think? I think this is nice. Let's listen to this with the second bass. Ah, we cannot, because I have to... There is no multi-solo yet, but... Oh yeah. Francisco, there was... the control one was about taking the cable from the source, but in VCV 1.0 you can take it also from the destination. So for example, I have here the clock, right? This is the source, the clock going to Chronoblob. But let's say I'm on Chronoblob and I have here another module that I want to send the clock to. I don't have to go to the source, to the clock. I can take it from the destination, so I hit control and I have another cable and it's coming from the clock, so I don't have to move so much. This is new from 1.0. Stefan, the specs, I don't remember, but it's in the description. If you look in the description, I have everything what I use there and also the specs of the computer. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's add now some chords. Maybe now we can program something, I don't know. What do you think? I have no idea, let's think about this. Now a pad, yeah, I also thought about a pad. Pico drums, I used it maybe once or twice, I have to get used to it. I think it's nice, and by the way you can load your own samples, which is also cool. Bill, you don't like those clicks? Okay. We can get rid of those clicks. It sounds so snappy, I like this. Yeah, but now it's more soft. Yeah, you're right, yeah. Yeah, why not? it's not so in your face. Some drums. Okay, I think we will start with some chords. Maybe just 2 chords. I don't know, because the programming chords is not my favorite thing. But that's how we do. Let's take another chords because this is what we are dealing with today. Let's initialize this also. And let's go something. You want to give me some chords? I don't know. But you have to give me the notes because I don't know all the notes of all the chords in the world. And we are in D minor, I'm guessing. So let's start with D minor. Let's see, D. It's really easy also to program chords in this. F. What is it? A. Let's go with D minor 7th, and I love it that it shows you also the name of the chord. It's amazing. Yeah. There are so many samplers in VCV, totally, and also to Pico drums, you can use your own samples, yeah. Maybe we'll make a video about this, how to make this, but yeah, you can do this. To relatives major? What is the relative major? You mean D major? Or you mean... No, what is D? Let me see, just a second, where is my keyboard? D... Okay, you will have to tell me this. The relative major of D. Relative major of D... Ah, I can see this here also. D... That's F major, you mean. Okay, F major. Nice. Yeah, use my ear. That's exactly what I need. No, it's F. Yeah. So F major. Let's go with F major. Let's see if it works. F. No, we will go. Sorry. 1 will be F. 1 will be F. 2 will be A. Right? Yeah. 3 will be C, and 4 will be D sharp. F7, yeah, I made it. Okay, now we need... what do we need? We need a polyphonic oscillator maybe? Let's see. I can use also 4 oscillators, it's not a problem, but... composing on guitar, man. Guitar is totally different. Blamsoft, yeah, we can use Blamsoft, sure. Wave. Oh. Wave, let's do this. Okay, it's polyphonic. Now in the right click menu of chords, you can choose to activate polyphony, which means that now each output will carry its signal plus the signal from the output came before it. So from 1 you will get only 1, from 2 you will get 1 and 2, from 3 you will get 1, 2 and 3, and from 4 you will get all 4 notes. So 4 will go to the volt per octave. I need a wavetable. Basil is also really nice, yeah. Basil is amazing. I use Basil for bass usually, actually. I don't know why, it sounds so bassy. It's just a sine wave, maybe that's why. Okay, wavetable. Something nice for chords. Maybe we will sidechain them also. Viking. Double sine, I love the double sine. I love the phase distortion double sine, is my favorite. But let me know what you want, yeah? Double sine or Viking? Or maybe pulse width modulation also, it's also nice. Or something else, we can send it through a filter. Viking, okay? Viking. Okay, now let's do something like this. Let's split first the signal to see how it sounds like. I will use just one oscillator, and I will use another mixer also, just so we can have one stereo signal. I don't think this mixer is polyphonic, and I don't like this also with mixers. I like to spread the things. Okay, let's do this. Let's have a listen. This is a chord, and this is a chord. Let's just see if it works. Okay, F7 doesn't work. We need a different chord. Hey! Then it's, what does it mean? It means with an E. Doesn't work. Yeah, doesn't work. Oh, is it just me? D minor 7th, and then nah, doesn't work. Sine wave chord? I don't understand. Yeah, sure, they will be on the channel. Yeah. G minor 9th. This is nice. Yeah, those two chords are working, yeah? Maybe another one, but... Okay, another thing you can do here, if you left click the preset, you can copy, paste and duplicate. I don't know if you who have chords, you can copy also the chords, which is amazing. So let's copy this to another preset, and let's change here something. Yeah. Okay, those three. Okay, so what I want one step of 1, another step of 2, and 2 steps of 3. Hey Paul! I like this chord. A sharp major 7. Okay, so now what we will do. Okay, so here we used, let me just turn this down before we are... Okay, so here we use the advanced input. Now we can use the ADDR input for sequencing the chords, and of course the ADDR is calling for the ADDR sequencer. And let's do something like this. Okay, we will use the same clock as the bass, which is divided by 7, and we will see if this works. We will go with 4 steps. Change the range. No, we can leave it at negative positive 10 volts, because here in the center it will be 0. Send this to the ADDR, and now we can sequence this. Hey Eddie! And now we can sequence the chords. So step 1, let me just take the clock out, okay, just a second. Let's take it out. Step 1 will be preset 1, step 2, I want this to be preset 2. You see, I'm just setting the sequence. And now I want 2 steps of preset 3. 3, and again, step 4, 3. And then it will go to 1 again. Now we have to reset everything, so chords has also a reset input. And let's use the divided by 7 clock and reset the sequencer and reset chords. And let's have a listen. It works somehow. Chords is not free and Scalar is not free, or Scalar, I don't know. Both of them are commercial modules from VCV. Okay, so we have the chords. Now let's make some change the sound a bit. Let's do something like this. Let's use a slew limiter. And what I will do, I will use the same clock that's driving the ADDR sequencer. Let me show you this also on the scope. Okay, so this is the clock. Let me just take the clock. Right, this is the clock. And now it's going through a slew limiter, which means that, you see, it's going up gradually and going down gradually. In this case, it's linear. We can change this also to be a bit more exponential. And let's make the attack and release a bit longer. Maybe not so long. Let's see if it's too long. It's a bit too long. Okay, and this will modulate the position of the wavetable. And I'm going to delete the scope. Here it's way too early to drink, but I've deleted the scope and still I'm drinking wine, so go ahead. Cheers. What is like maths? Hey, Andrew Belt is with us. Nice, and Jeremy also. Nice, sweet. Thank you for joining. Tea is also nice. Okay. So this was from the slew limiter. And let's change the... What comes now? Reverb. Lots of reverb. It will swim in a sea of reverb. Reverb. Oh yeah, all the way up. Oh yes. It's like breathing. Okay, so again, thank you Andrew for joining us. Andrew Belt is with us. Andrew Belt is in the house. I guess he's still with us. Thank you for joining. It's like it's breathing, yeah? This chord is like it's breathing. I like this. Oh yeah, pitch modulation 7177. Pitch modulation, this will be nice. So let's do something like this actually. Let's send just this voice through its own reverb, through its own plateau, because it has this really nice modulation feature that adds this wobbly tape thingy. Let's take the wet all the way down, all the way down, and let's see. So this modulation depth, let's take it to about, I don't know, somewhere here. Take a bit the lows out. So this is a dedicated reverb just for the chords, and let's see. Yes, yes, yes. Yep. Hey Martin, thank you for joining. Okay, I want to do something else actually, one more thing with the chords. What I will do is do this. I will not split the signal, but I will sum it to a mono signal. Okay, so let me just disconnect this for a second, okay? Just a second. I will send the polyphonic output to the sum module. So now I have a mono output. And now this will go to another module from Squinky Labs, which is called the Booty Shifter, which is a frequency shifter which adds lots of movement. And it shifts the frequency up and down, and you get two channels that are not in phase, and you get this beating effect, this beat effect. Where is my mouse? So let's do this, and let's send this to the reverb. And let's see now. The reverb now to the mixer. I took it out, I don't know why. No, it's not this, it's this. So now it's much more, you can hear it also, it's much more wobbly. Can you hear it? Of course I can take it also to extremes. If I go to exponential, for example, it can be like this. So you see, one is going up, the other is going down, the frequency of it. But let's stay with 5 Hertz and just modulate this. So we don't need split, and we don't need a mixer, and I will need another LFO, so I will use another LFO. And let's go with the sine wave, but again slow. I want this really slow. Again, I want this unipolar. I don't want this bipolar, I want this unipolar. So it has a bit more movement to it. Yes, Heath, it's like a detune. It's shifting the frequency up and down. So you have this phasing effect. And you can hear that it's a bit wobbly. This is called a beat. I need some more reverb. I will add more reverb on the sand. Nice. Drums. Drums. Or percussive sounds, let's say. Let's see. I need something more in the high frequencies also. The same chords with plaits, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, I also thought about hi-hats. I need something a bit more crispy. Shall we go with plaits? You can go with plaits. It has a nice hi-hat model that with noise. Okay. We can do this with noise also. How would you do this with plaits? Maybe we'll do both. Let's start with plaits, and I will then do it also with noise. Okay. Noise and low pass gate. Oh man, the new low pass gate from Nischi. This we will use also. But first of all, let's use. We have here the sequence, the 7-step sequence. You can see each channel, each row. We have 2 channels. We have A, B, C, D, and here I've used already for the bass. So let's do the one with 7 steps. Let's send the output B to trigger plats. Let's change it also to analog hi-hat. And let's see. Oh, I know already what we will do. Let's start just with the normal hi-hat. I want to see how it sounds like. And let's start entering some triggers. Okay. First of all, we have the timbre, which is a sort of a high-pass filter. Harmonics will be if it's more metallic or more noisy. Maybe somewhere here. And morph will be the decay time. Frequency, of course, the frequency. Of course, here also delay. Oh, what do you think? Delay on the hi-hats? I don't know, what do you think? Let's use the same delay here from what we are using for the bass. Let's see if it works. Just, I don't know, just like this. I think it works. Maybe less mix, so we get this velocity play. A bit darker also. And let's make this 252. That's it. Just a bit of reverb, just a little bit, just a bit, that's it, just a bit. And maybe a bit low and volume. Okay, now let's do something like this. Let's see if it works. I don't know if it will work. Let's use branches or the Bernoulli gate. Do we still have stereo channels here? No, I need another expander. Okay, let's use branches and send the signal first to branches. And what branches will do, it will output it randomly from A or B according to the probability we set here. So it will output it from the left or from the right. Let's see if it works in a stereo channel. I think it's okay. It's a bit more stereo like this, I guess. We could also modulate the panning, but that's okay actually. Okay, let's see. Clouds, Adi Queen is with us. Hey Adi, how are you, man? Modulation on the harmonics? Oh, you mean modulation on the noisy or metallic? Yeah. Reaper blog. Hi. Yeah. Okay. What else we can do if we already have the Bernoulli gate? What we can also do. Wait a minute. We wanted to do something before. What was it? Modulation the harmonics. Do we still have sample and hold here? No. Sample and hold, yeah, we still have sample and hold here, so let's trigger this with the multiplied by 4. It has a built-in noise, and this will go to the harmonics. Oh yes, this is so nice. Yeah. Okay, and let's do something like this. Let's take the chords, and again let's create another layer, and I will send it also to the Bernoulli gate. And when you do something like this, when you send an audio rate signal into the Bernoulli gate, depends on where the probability is, you will get from one output this really nice gritty sound. So let's take the probability all the way to the left. So now it will come out only of output A. Oh, I lost the cable. And let's solo this. Okay, and this is again the chords, nothing changed, but when I start taking the poppability knob to the right, listen. Yes. Yes. And what I will do, I will first send this through tangents, through another, this time high pass, opalach, high pass filter. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And lots of reverb. Oh man! Vibe live! Noise low pass gate. Yeah, this we'll do now. What is a low pass gate? A low pass gate is a combination of a VCA and a low pass filter, and this emulates a bit the sound you get from acoustic instruments. So let's say you pluck the guitar, the harder you pluck it, the higher the volume, the brighter it is also, so the filter is more open. And the softer you pluck it, it's also darker, which emulates almost the same. And so lower velocity or lower volume will be also darker. But another thing with the low pass gate is that it has something that's called a vectoral, and a vectoral responds to light. And what you will do in a low pass gate, you will get a vectoral and you will put a light source that will open and close the VCA, but the light, when you turn it off and you put it and you turn it on, it doesn't go directly to 100%. It takes a bit, so it's a bit slewed. So there is a bit of a bit of a longer attack and a longer decay to the sound. And this is a low pass gate, I guess. Yeah. So let's do this. Nischi. Low pass gate. Yes, man, this is a nice one. And noise. I will use already kinks because I will use also the sample and holding kinks maybe. So we have already a few things. Maybe also the logic. Create another sequence. Why not? Okay, the noise will go to the low pass gate. And let's take the low pass gate to the input. Okay, let's take the level all the way down. And now let's use the same clock, I guess, for the hi-hat, this hi-hat. Or maybe, maybe you can use another channel here. Why you go with another? Let's go with the 5-step one. Yeah. Very nice. Okay, so you can see now the mode. You can choose between VCA, which is just a VCA with a vectoral, sort of a vectoral, or just a low pass filter, or both. And we can choose also the speed. So like I said with the light, that it's not going directly to 100%, and when you turn it off, it's not going directly to 0, so you can change the speed here. How snappy it will be. And if you choose just a low pass filter, you have also resonance control. Oh man. Okay. So we have this. Now, let's use, we don't have to use a gate, we can use also an envelope, and what I will use is the envelope from Nischi because it's super plucky, the AD envelope generator, so I will use the same trigger just to trigger it, and this I will use to open the level. Let's go fully exponential. I need some more volume. Okay, it's a bit dark, so maybe we can send this. Oh yeah. Or maybe not, maybe it can be something it's a bit dark, but maybe it will work. Let's see. let's see. It's also polyphonic, yeah. Hey Flo. Yeah, maybe a VCA is better, it's too dark. Yeah. But what I can do, I can just use this and I can use another, let's use a different filter. I can use, for example, just another high-pass filter, for example. I can use Vampire, which is crazy, but maybe something simpler. Where are all the... yeah, okay. Let's use Stabile. Stabile, high pass, and now we can add some resonance. And get something a bit more high, and also Debriatus, of course, just to add some more edge to the sound. Oh yeah. Okay, and maybe a different rhythm. I don't like this rhythm. Okay, this is better. Yes, and now we will modulate the panning. We have sample and hold here. Let's trigger it with the same clock and send this to modulate the panning. Yeah. Hey Wim. Time for bed, Richard. Oh, I'm sorry. What time is it? It's like 11 hours change. Oh, 11 hours difference. It's like... oh man. I don't think it's 11 hours. Oh? Yeah. Okay, now that we have already utilities here, we have kinks, and we have two different sequences, right? We can use those sequences and use the logic section of kinks, which I do also a lot. We have actually we have 8 different sequences actually. So let's take 2 from the first chords module. Let's take let's say the first one and the third one. And now from here we will get the minimum and maximum values, which is actually another 2 more sequences. And I took them after the quantizer, so we don't need another quantizer, which is always nice. So let's see, let me think. Ah yeah, energy we wanted. Energy. Which energy is also a really nice sort of low pass gate, sort of something. Okay, let's do this. Let's use 2 more. No, let's use first of all 1 more AD envelope. We have another row here. Oh yes, we just 3 notes. That's amazing. 3 steps. So let's take step 2. Send this to the multiply input, which is a sort of a VCA with a built-in sort of vectoral. And let's see how this will sound like. I need also pitch information. I didn't use pitch information. Let's use the maximum. Solo this. Oh yeah. Let's use another step here. Oh yeah. Let's change the tuning of each oscillator. yes. Sample and hold. Let's see. Let's go with 0 to positive 3. Use the same gate and to the decay. Oh man. Amazing. Nice. Not amazing, but nice. But nice. Really nice. Some reverb. Maybe pen this a bit to the right. And let's add another energy and another AD envelope, attack decay envelope, and use the minimum values this time. And use a different gate. What do I need? I know what I will do. I will use a signal delay module. I will use the one from AS, and again I will calculate the delay time I want, and I will use the same gate. We have 120. Let's use the same gate through the signal delay and then out to trigger this envelope, and let's send this to trigger or to modulate another energy, and this will go and will be a bit panned to the left. Okay, now I need to hear both of them only, so let's mute everything else like this. This is the minimum, and I want this to be delayed, let's say by an 16th note. Or by a dotted 16th? No. 8th? No, 16th was nice. 125, we will be bad boys and we'll go with 127. Okay, so what I've done, I've just delayed the signal, the gate. It's 1 o'clock. Belgium, yeah, it's pretty close here, yeah. Here it's also 5. So this, now you see that they're a bit delayed from one another. And soon we will modulate also the FM, which will sound like this. And still we need a bit more of reverb, because reverb is life. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Reverb. Okay, nice. Just a bit more movement. Now let's add another sample and hold. I didn't use sample and hold to modulate the decay time of this one, so let's use again. This time the delayed signal and modulate there. Okay. Yes, now we have some delay. Decay, modulation. What's illegal? What is illegal? And now let's add another sample and hold. This time it will be negative positive 5 volts, because I'm going to modulate the FM, the momentum of energy, and energy has this momentum crossing mode. So positive voltage will modulate one oscillator, negative voltage will modulate the other. That's why negative positive 5 volts. And I will use again the same triggers and modulate. Oh yeah. Maybe a bit more reverb? I don't know, it's so plucky, I don't want to overflow it. Okay, let's see. CP challenge, reverb is forbidden. That's not for me, man. I'm having a... I think it was a Riesling, I'm not so sure. No, it was a Mosel wine it was. It was a Mosel wine. Okay. Let's add some rampage because I'm going to add some more grittiness to the sound. And what we will do, let's send one energy to one input of rampage and the other energy to another input, and from the rising and falling outputs we will get a really gritty sound. So let's take the rising to one channel of a, oh, let me just take the volume down here, of another stereo, not this one, stereo channel, and the rising or the falling, let's say the rising for a different one, and let's solo this. And now have a listen to this. Take the reverb down. Take the reverb down. Oh yeah. Oh. Lots of reverb. Yes. Oh. Baby poo. Yeah, Rampage is amazing. Listen here, since the last update of VCV, you can take the frame rate down from here. I have it on 30. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it works nicely until now. Tfu. So yeah. So you can just make it from VCV, within VCV. No need to edit the JSON file. Bill, Rampage is amazing. You should take time, spend some time with it because it's crazy. It's a beautiful module. By the way, let's see here on the scope. So here there's also a comparator. Whenever B is greater than A, it will output a gate. But let's see. We can use this as another voice. Look at this. Let's have a listen to this also. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh. Oh. Oh man. Yes. Hey, Galibor. Yeah, Bill, I have to say, since I saw this video from Richard Devine, I hope that I've started to work differently in VCV and anyway in music and creating more layers, just to make the sound a bit more alive. I don't know. Just, mix the layers a bit. They don't all need to have a place, They just need to be a bit more, just to add. It changed something. I don't know. I hope that it's for the best. It can be everything. But listen without this. Now you are used to it. Listen without this. It's weird. It's fuller. I don't know. A link to this video, just look for on YouTube Divine Schneidersladen, and that's it. Actually, it's so old, Platz was not even out, and he had the prototype or something of Platz, and he had to cover it so no one will see it. It was funny. Yeah. Cheers, Lee. Modulate the modulation, yeah. I can modulate Rampage also, but let's see how it sounds like, because then it will add different kind of grit. Can modulate the rising time. falling time. You can do this, yeah. You can totally do this. Let's use more sample and hold. And use again the same gates. And let's go with 0 to positive 5 volts, let's say. Maybe 0 to positive 1. No, 3. Okay. Man, this is a nice patch. I need like a solo now, like something. Octasource is also really nice, yeah. Lederhosen, yeah. Divine what? I will write it for you. Just a second. Laden. This. This is a shop in Berlin that sell mostly modular stuff. Yeah. Oh. Oh man. Ha ha ha. Plateau went crazy. It's silent all of a sudden. Now I can speak like this. We can make an ASMR thingy. I don't know what. ASMR VCV. Man, I cannot watch videos like this. We have to change plateau, I guess. I will just duplicate it and I will hope for the best. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just take the volume down. No, it's still like this. Let's change the send and return. No, it's still like this. Yeah. I will use a new plateau. It's not the first time, I have to say. It's not the first time, but that's just how it is. It's still like this. I will have to use a new mixer. So let's see if a new mixer will work. Yes, a new mixer will work. Okay, so let's just stay with the same plateau, I guess. Send one. I just duplicated it, right? So everything is the same. I just have to make the connections. Yeah. Stranger things, I guess. And this has to go. No, it's still like this, actually. Oh, no, it's not. Let's see. Yeah, it's still like this. No sound. Oh man, alive. Yeah. What shall I do? Opalach. This is a big Opalach. It was such a nice patch. It was a big Opalach now. I will just save it just in case. This is a big Opalach. Let's see if this... Nah, it's still stuck. It's still stuck. I will save it and I will hope that it will not crash. I don't know. I will say, let's say no device, and let's go again with my device. It's not going. I think it's the mixer, yeah. Save and reopen. Okay. I will reopen this. What shall I do? I think it's working. I think it's alive. Let's keep everything here. Let's see. Man. Oh man. Let's see. Panning here and send and return. And let's see. And we're back in business. I hope everything is still the same. I will just in case reset everything. Let's reset this also. Something else we have here? Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, back in business. Hallelujah. Okay, I need a sort of a solo or something, melody. So let's go with a phrase sequencer. It's the nicest, I think. Let's go with a 32-step one, actually. And let's go with one of my favorite oscillators, the Cosmic, which is amazing. Cosmic oscillator, let's see. Let's see. Volt per octave, gate for now we don't need. Let's take the mix output, so I don't need the stereo, I can just use this. Let's solo this. Okay. Let's have 7 semitones higher in pitch. Let's just detune them just a bit. Okay. There is autosave in VCV, yeah. Cosmic is not in the library, but it's available. I mean, it is there somewhere. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Let's start with D. I just need the chords or something. Okay. No. From the start. Okay, I just need 4 steps actually, so why not take this phase sequencer, maybe it will save some CPU, I don't know. And let's go with D, F, just like this. Okay. And now let's run this with the same clock, divided by 7, and reset everything. Oh, and I need to set this to 4 steps and reset again everything. Yeah, sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. Yeah, I will slew it. Totally. Okay. Let's add some slew. Slide. And of course, lots of... What is this? Lots of reverb. Who is it? It's still here, huh? Oh yeah. Maybe even longer slew a bit. And now, yes, let's use another LFO, slow. Let's go with triangle. And let's go with bipolar, the phase distortion. Oh yeah. It is a big patch. I'm not so sure I'm liking this, the rhythm of this, of the solo, so-called. I think I will use a different divided clock. I think I will divide the clock by 12. See if this works. Yeah, I think also an octave higher will help. will add another LFO just to modulate the frequency of this oscillator just a bit. And yeah. I need another channel, another mono channel, because I want to add another layer of this voice going through a wave shaper or a wave folder, and I will use the one from Repelsense because it's lovely. I'm telling you, it is lovely. So I'm going to use the output also to the wave folder and then to another channel on the mixer, and I hope that I don't have the levels up. Let's do this, take it down, let's put it here, let's solo this. Yes, this is what I want. Something a bit more colorful. And another LFO, maybe the same LFO can modulate. Oh man, that's so nice. No, I need another LFO, a different one, slower one, really slow. Yes, man, yes. And again, reverb, of course, why not? Yep. Nice. Hey Jeff, good morning. Shall we go voice by voice and see how it sounds like? Let's see, this is the first... this is this bass. Let's do this, let's mute everything and add slowly the voices and see how we got to where we got. I think it's interesting. Okay. So this is, I think, the high bass, west side. And this is the low one. Oh yeah. Oh, and this is those chords, I think, after branches. Hi-hat. Energy. Rampage. Solo. More colors. Oh yeah, sequence, hi-hat, and more stuff. Yeah, nice. Cheers, cheers, Arom. Yeah. Oh man, this is gritty. nice, nice. Oh man. Follow the floor kick. Let's see if everything will still knob. What knob? Knock. Let's see if it will survive. What do we have here? Knock. Knock, knock, knock. Let's see, it's just a bit this time, then... Ah, and I need to trigger this also. Oh man. Cheers, Olival. Maybe another shaker will be nice. Some more high frequencies, I think. Let's try something. I don't know. I hope my computer will survive this, and that VCV will survive this. Let's see, we have noise already. Let's use Spank. No, not Spank. No. I will use VCA. And I will use the noise, let's say from the Voldemar or from somewhere I have noise here, from Kings. And I lost the cable? No. Okay. And now I will need another, let's say the same snappy envelope from Nischi, and this will go first to another VCA and modulate this VCA, and let's take the multiplied by 4 clock, and I will use another ADDR sequencer with 0 to positive 10 volts. This will modulate the VCA for the envelope, and with this we will create velocity. Let's just randomize this. 7 steps, it's nice. And let's see. Run with the same clock. So we have some velocity. I don't need so much reverb here. Yeah. So we have some velocity here, some movement. And let's use another ADDR to modulate the decay time of this envelope. Let's go with 5 steps. And just a bit. Okay, let's do this now. Maybe not 5, maybe let's go with 8. Very nice. And again, sample and hold. I want to modulate the panning. Let's go again, negative, positive 5 volts. I have to reset everything. It's not sitting so tight or tightly. Right? This is everything what I've added. Okay, now. New Mexico. Some swing on the kick. Bass synth. Swing on the kick. I will need another clock. Let's see. Swing on the kick. I think the kick should be heads on, but maybe for the hi-hat here. Let's see, maybe for the hi-hat. Let's see, this. Just placing the gates and setting everything. Oh yeah. Okay. Thank you, Bill. Oh man, that was fun. Roland! I'm so sorry, man, it was so spontaneous. Thank you, Flo. Too late? You are never too late, but yeah, we're almost done here, I guess. Thank you, Trev. Thank you, Ali. This was a nice patch. So you see, chords can be really nice, can be really fun. The patch will be in the description. It takes YouTube a few hours until it processes the video. When the video will be published, I will publish also the patch. Yeah, of course. The patch will be the link for the patch will be in the description. That was a long answer to just say yes. Sorry. Yes, thank you. Martin, how are you, man? Thank you for joining. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Andrew, also for joining. If you're still there, thank you. Chords is really nice, by the way. Andrew, cheers. Personal Jesus, oh man. Do you know the series Preacher? There's a lot of Jesus there. There are many Jesuses. Oh man, yeah, it's a big one. Yeah, cheers everyone. Thank you for joining. I hope we can make this again soon. I don't know what's going on. life has this tendency to get in the way. So I hope it will be okay, and we will see. We will make this again soon. Yeah. Later tonight. Oh man. Yes, hit the bell. Hey, wow, cool. Snoop over the hills. Nice one. Thank you for joining again. Oh yeah. Cheers everyone. This is so nice. Oh, that was not me, that was the reverb. This was a hint that we should stop, I guess. Thank you again for joining. Thank you again for joining. See you next time. Cheers. Have a really nice weekend, by the way. Enjoy your weekend. Yes. Never stop, yeah. Cheers, everyone. Ciao. Ciao, bambinos y bambinas. Have a good one.